start off with the age-old question. What's your favorite beer?
Oh, I like Coors Light. I'm a Coors Light man, I guess. My name is Walter John Peterson, and my age is 81. I was born in Peace River, Alberta, 1939. Unfortunately, at that time, they didn't have a good hospital system there. And I lost a twin sister and my mother at the same time during childbirth. And then my dad left for the war during the Second World War. So I really never got to know him. I spent most of my time in Lloydminster with my grandparents. And they raised me, and grandparents are always pretty good to their grandkids, so I must admit I was spoiled a bit. My grandfather, on my mother's side, they had a farm north of Lloydminster, and they were great horse people out there. He used to ride them to school 2.5 miles, and they always took me to school and brought me back. I got to show horses, and I got to be quite a showman in my younger days. If you know how to ride a horse, it's very comfortable. I ended up in Edmonton, and I went into the recruiting station there, and they said, well, we could always use a young fella like you, and that was it. First thing they brought you in and took you right in front of the barber shop, sat you down, zapped, they took all my hair off, shaved it right off. There was tears in my eyes. It took me a long time to grow it. But when I got together with the rest of the fellas that came in and joined, they all had no hair either, so it went off pretty good, that part. I ended up with the 2nd Battalion Princess Patricia's Canadian Light Infantry. And so I got to go to Rivers, Manitoba, get my wings, and become a paratrooper. I've been in a lot of countries. I started off in Edmonton, and I went from Edmonton to Victoria, went from Victoria to Germany. I've been to Spain, Austria, Switzerland. I've been to my home country, Norway. I think Canada's one of the best countries to live in, period. You're free, you can say what you want, you can dress the way you want. For people coming from other countries, I think Canada is one of the best countries to live in. I take pride in knowing what's going on in Canada and in some cases even in the world. I think it's important, and it's very, very important right now, the way things are in this day and age, to know what's going on and how you feel about it. You get a chance to vote, and that's the way you feel, and that's the way you vote. I tell you, I enjoyed being a good Canadian, or a good person, and I don't possess myself to be perfect all the time, but I like to think that I've done a good job in my life, and I think I've turned out the best I could possibly be.
2 flower pots here. I'm supposed to be in charge of them.
They said, do you want 2 flower pots? And I said, sure.
There's a big one for you.
Off the vine here. Very tasty.
A little bit of dirt, but that's all right.